Hello,
No beans.
Louisiana Beer Review. Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing Infinite Ghost. This is one people have been chasing down, but I didn't have to chase it because it was like heavily stocked at a local store here. I think they finally sold out, but
Dan Rouse has got this on their sale ad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it was,
So if you got a rundown bill on your stale ad, maybe it's not that rundownable.
yeah, well, it cost it was $22.99 for a
It's
4-pack.
rundown price. I know. I saw that.
So
That's
canned a few weeks ago. So here we go. I mean, they use an Citra and then a special Citra hop midway through the brewing process.
so we got Ghost with a
Citra Spectrum.
little specialness to it.
Citra Spectrum, yeah. It's a special Ghost. It lasts for an infinite amount of time. Well, actually it doesn't because it's an IPA, so.
To the brim. It has a 16-ounce can. It's an 8-ounce glass.
I get it.
Oh.
Maybe it's a 7-ounce glass.
Sorry. If it was 7-ounce glass, then it'd be 14 ounces, and that's a 16-ounce. Can't
Well,
get 7-ounce glass.
7
And 7 is 14.
and 6 is 13. Okay.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't an arithmetic teacher when you were in school, right?
You know, just well, I forgot what size the can was. So you've got 9 ounces. Okay, so it's a 9-ounce glass. You got 9 ounces, and I got
It's probably
7.
9-ounce glass. Who knows?
I got 7, so I feel cheated. Okay. Anyway, but it can't be 9 ounce because there's no way that's more than 1
Man,
ounce.
look at this stuff.
8.5
If y'all grew up in Metro and went to the Lakeside Mall when you was a kid, they had a special little place in the middle of the mall called Orange Julius. Man, to me that looks like an Orange Julius.
And you can still get an Orange Julius in Metairie at what's the name of that ice cream place?
It ain't the same, man. Ain't the same.
Because Baskin Robbins bought Orange Julius.
Yeah, we all know that every time something gets bought out and redone, it's always the same. It's always the same.
Not Baskin Robbins, Dairy Queen.
See, you can't even.
Yeah, Dairy Queen.
All right, so the appearance is orange juice.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it.
And Orange Julius, because you know what would make
some kind of a.
You know what would make the Orange Julius milky like that?
That would be the egg white.
Yeah, they put egg whites in it.
Same thing in that gin drink.
And you know why they call it Orange Julius?
Something to do with Julius Caesar.
No, the guy that invented it, his name was Julius.
That was a trick question.
That's the true story. He's no longer alive because like in the 1920s. Okay.
The reason for telling us that?
Well, that's the answer. Why do they call this Infinite Ghost? It doesn't last an infinite amount of time, although it seemed like it costs an infinite amount of money. $22.99 for a 4-pack. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much $6 a can.
I sound like I'm whining about it.
$3 and $3.
I sound like I'm whining about it, and actually I am whining about it. Okay, it smells like really strong hops.
It smells like Ghost in the Machine to me. You know, if anyone's watching this video and you've had Ghost in the Machine, then you know what it smells like. This is not popping out at me as being any kind of any kind of like extraordinarily different ghost just by the smell of it. So why the price had to go up and we had to put a new label on it and a fancy new artwork thing, I have no idea.
I don't either. I'll be right back.
What happened? You broke your glass?
I gotta get a different cap.
Ooh, we just broke the cap rule. That's right, kids. If you don't know this and you see our videos and I'm in one condition and Jay continually changes, he's OCD about that. That's right. Gonna change the caps, gonna change the shirts.
We did
change
it.
the
When we
caps,
did the,
change- oh, here it comes.
When we did the festival,
cap.
I had their home cap, and I was supposed to change into their away cap.
Now we got the away cap on.
From years ago, not present. Okay. So it smells, you know, all right. You love it, but okay. Taste. Cheers.
That
Wait, you gotta hold this like this.
That logo's racist. can't smile. To smile is to be racist.
I got no comment on that. All right. Oh man, it's Infinite Ghost. I'm amazed. Nah, it tastes like, I said this before, and because this is not the first time I had it, I'm saying it now. It's very simple. It's bread and Citra hops.
And it's concentrated. Mm-hmm. It's very concentrated. Think about when you were a kid and you get orange juice in a can and it was frozen, and you make that orange juice.
In a canister.
Yeah, you wouldn't put as much water into it. That's kind of like the same.
Wasn't it like a cardboard cylinder with like a metal cap and a metal bottom?
Yep, and you pop them off with the little can opener.
Yeah, or you could just grab it with your hand. Sometimes it would come off, and then you.
And then your mom would always buy those, and you'd say, "Hey, mom, can't get the regular orange juice." And, no, we ain't getting that.
It's too much.
Yeah, that's the real stuff. Frozen concentrate. Okay. So the consistency of this is almost like frozen concentrate, where you didn't put enough water in to dilute it. So it is.
I think my mother used to buy Thrifty Made.
My mother used to buy
Minute Maid.
Swagman's brand.
Oh, Swagman's.
Whatever Swagman's brand was. That's what we got. Not Welch's, not the good stuff. Swagman's brand. Yeah, it's good. I'm not gonna lie. If this is supposed to be dry hopped, I'm not tasting it right now.
They said they add the Citra Spectrum midway. It's nice. It is good, and
it's a good Ghost in the Machine. This has got to be
medium bodied, dry finish. Just kind of watery, really, in the body. I think that Fest beer was heavier body.
To me, it's the old Ghost from 2016, 2017 era.
But not from 2012.
I don't know about 2012.
Yeah, it was more like a West Coast.
I wasn't into the.
It was more like a West Coast back then.
2012.
It was more like a West Coast, and then it transitioned.
Yeah,
into
this is the East Coast style. Yeah, Urban South did the same thing with their Holy Roller.
They migrated.
Yeah, they moved from West Coast style quickly to East Coast style due to peer pressure.
Well, I'm gonna let you score it first.
Man, give it an A. I mean, it's good beer. It's not knocking my socks off. I'm like, what's so great about it? But then again, it is Ghost in the Machine. It's a good tasting Ghost in the Machine. I'm just wondering why they had to put it in a 16-ounce can, put a new label on it, and give it a new name, when in essence it's Ghost in the Machine.
This is the Infinite Ghost.
No, it tastes like Ghost in the Machine. So I'm judging from Ghost in the Machine. It's going to get an A. I'll give it a 90. I'm going to give it 93.
93. Okay. I'm gonna give it an 87. It's good. So we're looking at a 6-point difference here. It's a good beer. I would not pay $22.99 for it. Of course, I did.
No, I'm not.
That's an outrageous price. It's a ridiculous price.
I'm glad that both of us had the opportunity to taste it, and then give it a judgment. But yeah, the price and the whole change in the can art and calling it something else, basically for Ghost in the Machine. I don't know.
This is not a rare thing. All the time you get these hyped up craft beers. They cost some outrageous amount of money. Then you buy them and you try them and you're like, oh, I guess I better say it's an A because I paid so much. I don't want to be shamed on the internet. But then in your mind you're thinking, I must be stupid or something, buying this. And then, but then the day after Thanksgiving rolls around and you buy the Goose Island Bourbon County and you pay a lot and then you're like, yeah, this one lives up to it,
Yeah, but even in that Goose Island, I mean, you could probably drive around. I could probably go over there McKenna, you can still find old Goose Island from last year. So
You can still find Goose Island bottles for $11.99.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money, because that's only 500 milliliters, but then it's one of the world's most awesomest beers. This one is not up to that level. I know somebody's going to jump in and say, that's an Imperial Stout. This is an IPA, dummy. It's like, we know that. We're talking about beer overall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the quality. I mean, the money's all the same. And we're not trying to be cheapskates. We're just saying, I mean, you know, we have jobs, we make money.
It's beer, guys. I mean, come on.
It's not
beer.
a religion, it's a beer. Some
Right.
people, beer is their religion, and that's why they get so angry.
Oh, I know. And you can't talk bad about their beers, even though you don't know what their beers are. But you're supposed to live in this make-believe world of knowing what their beers are.
And they get
And
so
how
angry.
dare you talk bad about my beers? And it's not even beers that they make. Everyone has the same right as anyone else to sit here and talk about what they purchased and what they're tasting.
Right, and I just
Nobody
cannot get
has
into
a
that
right to
fanaticism.
tell anyone that they can't say anything that they want to say.
Oh, they got a right to say it. I got a right to
well,
ignore it. Hey, Bob.
That's your thing.
I bought it, I tried it, been there, done that, won't be back to it. Now, if they come out with a new one next year, and it's 8%, they don't give the IBU on the website, and let's say they use Mosaic hops or so. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but I might, because I'm like that, you know. But I wouldn't be like expecting anything different.
Because you're nothing more than a bastard from a basket.
What?
You're nothing more than a bastard from a basket.
That's funny. All right, well, getting back to planet Earth.
Funny, huh? What do you mean funny?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just
Funny like I amuse you?
Yeah, you do, and I'm unanimous in that. Yeah, so we could go on all day about this thing, man. It's just a controversial product, and I've been looking at Facebook groups, and they're all back and forth with it, and all in an uproar over it. So
It's like that other beer that came out by Abita. Sidecar. Everybody's like all over.
oh, don't even say
They're
that
like,
word.
oh man, this is the greatest thing ever. And that thing is a serious orange juice bomb.
The greatest thing ever.
Oh, and they're like, oh, it's a triple IPA. It's 10%. And you sit there and you drink it and you're like, wait a minute.
This tastes like a flavor malt beverage, and then you read the side of the
Yeah.
bottle and it says flavor malt beverage.
Right.
It's like, oh,
It
okay.
tastes like orange juice and with beer flavor, and it's alcoholic-y, and the IBUs are low,
Yeah.
and there's nothing about an IPA in this at all. And it's like,
No, it
but
doesn't.
you can't say anything because
Oh no, don't say anything.
everyone's like, oh, you can't say anything wrong about IPAs.
No, don't say
And
anything.
and you know what, man?
You better keep it to-
IPAs have been evolved. Where have you been?
Yeah.
You've been in the old
You're a bunch
IPA
of
world.
you're too old,
You're
man.
just sitting back there drinking the old IPA.
You're old. You're a loser. You don't matter because you don't accept
None of your
it.
taste buds mean the difference of hill beans to anyone.
Right. We're just mocking what people actually say.
They
All right.
do. Read up on some of this stuff, some of these posts and these passive aggressive weak people that come on and comment, and they get all butthurt about
I'll
stuff.
show you. I'm gonna block you on Facebook now. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching this video,
ridiculous.
and we say buy it if you wanna try it.
Baby, bye.